Hello and welcome back to my Israel Hearts-of-Iron free Let's Play. Now, last episode we started to continue to build up our army, which is looking not very good, but it is growing, so that's a good thing. We organised what we're going to produce and stuff up till the war, which is only a year, just over a year. Obviously we've only got 8 IC, which isn't great, so we can't really build a lot. And basically the normal Hearts-of-Iron free events happened, such as Nationalist Rising, and they actually took Republican Spain over. Also, the Anschluss of Austria occurred as well, which is fairly standard, just usual stuff basically. Japan's kicking Nationalist China's ass, so that's normal. And other than that, not a lot is really going on. Now, I will keep skipping it until the war, unless like important things come up that I want to show you. I will warn you as well, I do have quite a cold. I've got a runny nose and a bad cough, as you can tell. So sorry about the coughs and the sniffles and stuff like that. I can't really do a lot, and I have to record, otherwise nothing would get uploaded. So anyway, I'm going to play a couple of months, and let's see what happens, and I'll see you then. Goodbye. Right, so welcome back. It's only been like a second for you, but it's been like 10 minutes for me. First of all, it's obviously Japan did what it usually it created Menguka as a puppet state, and it took Japan's east coast. Other than that, nothing's really going on over there. Italy annexed Albania. Germany annexed the Czechs. Then the UK guaranteed the independence of Poland, so they've joined us now, which is why we can see the troops, and Poland's just started mobilising, so war is definitely on its way, guys. I have also done a little bit of technology stuff. I've increased my espionage, the leadership points that go into the espionage, because we've got a lot of spies in our country for some reason. And Germany, we're not actually filling our, having any spies go there, so yeah, that's basically all I've done. Other than that, it's just a waiting game. I mean, good old Poland, I feel sorry for it because they'll get stormed, but I don't know, they've got a better army than us, so all I'm sort of hoping is that Britain and Iraq can send some more troops, because I don't think this is enough. As long as the Italians don't reinforce. Now they've joined the Axis. So there we go. It's starting to shape out, isn't it now? I'll put it on full speed. My computer can definitely handle it, so we've still got our communist government, Leninist or whatever it is. Hungary's joined now as well. South Africa's joined the Allies. This is all just standard stuff. It'd be interesting to see which way Romania goes. It'd be nice to see them join us. Although at the moment, it looks like they're going to join the Axis. But they are being influenced by Germany, so that's probably why. Anything else going on? Bulgaria generally joins the Axis. As you can see there. Turkey generally stays neutral. It either joins the communists or us. Greece and Yugoslavia join the Allies because they get invaded. Nationalist Spain tends to join the Axis, but really late in the war, if not ever. And then Saudi Arabia and Persia Saudi Arabia tends to join Britain and the Allies, and Persia tends to join the Axis. Afghanistan tends to join the Allies, I think. So it's sort of a mixture of it tends to be like what countries have influence. So obviously Turkey's probably going to join the communists, but just because Russia's like dogging it out right next to it. But then again, Britain tends to influence them, whereas nationalist Spain, they've got a nationalist agenda. Right, I need to slow it down. Look at it, it's August 10th already. And Portugal and nationalist Spain tend to join the Axis. I think that's generally just because they've got nationalist governments. Germany started mobilising. Is the war going to start early? Possibly. I don't want it to, but If it does, then it does. So yeah, that's basically it. Now, as you can see, our small arms are pretty far behind, so I'm going to actually put our research of these, of our sort of infantry tech up to top, along with light armoured and armoured car. So I'll put it like that, and that should be fine. Let's just speed it up a bit, because the war's going to kick off any moment now. When it gets to the 28th, I'll slow it down again. There we go. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about having a good PC is like sort of Paradox games tend to be time based, so you got to alternate the speed all the time, which is why having a good computer is pretty ideal, because it means that you can play full speed without it lagging. Like, I know when I first started YouTube, I did a Romania Let's Play, and Jesus wept. It lagged to shit. I had to have it on like 1, especially with Bandicam open as well. Jesus, it certainly fucks my computer, put it bluntly. We've got quite a surplus of officers, which is a good thing. We're nearly in good old September, and there we go. So, Danzig of war. After much provocation, Germany's declared war on Poland. Australia has joined the Allies. Japan's mobilised. Manchukuo's mobilised. Manchukuo's mobilised. And yeah, this is basically the whole background to why they declared war. They wanted to get the Polish corridor, or Danzig, to Germany, and to unite East Prussia with mainland Germany. British and French guaranteed the independence of Poland, which is why we get involved. Hitler and Stalin did a deal where they'd split Poland in half if anything goes on, just to keep peace. So yeah, that's basically why shit goes down. Anyway, let's sort out our own place, because we're not yet at war with Italy. They will join probably in the start of 1940 generally, but it depends. Usually after the fall of France. So we can get some new efficient laws, which is definitely what we want. Definitely full mobilisation and total economic... service by requirement and full economic mobilisation. That should increase our IC, hopefully. It also gives us the opportunity, because we are at war, to actually request Lend-Lease, which is fine and dandy. So we'll get doing that, and I think we should be able to get some off Canada. Yes, because we're such a small nation that these other, not small nations, but like these are sort of, like obviously you got the major powers, which is like USA, Great Britain, France, Germany, Italy, and Russia, and Japan, of course. And then you got sort of like the sub powers, which is like Australia, maybe South Africa, Brazil, Canada, maybe Argentina, Spain, possibly Turkey, Persia, and nationalist China, and I can't really think of any more. Maybe the Philippines, but then they're pretty shit, so... we've got no consumer goods, which is also very good. Have we even mobilised? Oh, we should have done because we're at war, so yes. Yeah. And they've all accepted, so watch this go up from 8 to like 30 odd, hopefully. Be ideal. Oh, 44. 50! Who's given us all that? Britain's given us 23, Canada's given us 15, sorry, France has given us 15, Canada's given us 0, and Australia's given us 2. What about the Soviet Union? No, didn't really think so. What about America? Although their neutrality should be too high, yes. Brazil, possibly? It's not as much help as possible. Yes, too high. So when America joins, they'll give us some, and they'll give us quite a lot, because they're quite powerful. What have I done? I want you. Oh, they'll accept, which is good. Anyone else? Anyone for anyone? Iraq, maybe? That's pushing it a bit, yeah. Poland is fucked, so we'll just leave it at that. I don't think... I mean, New Zealand hasn't joined yet. They might. So we'll get some off them. There we go. So we've got 51 IC now, just basically from Lend-Lease. So it's redistributed all into production, which is what we want it in. Obviously now it's sped up these two quite massively, which is good. So we've got all of these troops coming in. We've got light armor as well, which is perfect. Although look, we've got 3 units of light armored brigades, and that's to go alongside this unit here, which I'll attach to the first corps, I suppose. How's France doing? It all goes to pot for France when the Netherlands and Belgium falls, basically, because it creates a massive front compared to what they've got now. And also, obviously, when Italy joins as well. Not very good. It'll be quite interesting to see. I've never seen, like, Britain put any troops along the German border, which is realistically what I generally do when I play as Britain. Like, obviously... you put troops around Ethiopia just to wipe them out. You put troops up here to take over Libya. You put troops stationed in India across the Siam border and just dotted about. I tend to not protect these apart from maybe Singapore and its ports, because Singapore is quite important. Obviously, I try and protect Hong Kong by taking them provinces. I don't tend to mess about with Japan through invasions. I tend to station more of my navy over here and try and fucker them up that way, and then by that then USA hopefully has joined, and because they've got a weak navy they should be able to invade. I never protect Australia and New Zealand, they can just fall. For like Africa, not really, apart from, like I said, Libya, whereas like Malta and Gibraltar I protect heavily. And yeah, and then any leftover troops can just stay as a home guard in the UK and to go on the border with Germany, just to slow down the fall of France, because obviously France is a key player. Their navy is very handy because it's quite big, as you can see. There's lots of navies dotted about, ported and stuff. So they're quite a key player. Now obviously Poland has nearly fallen. Is that Warsaw about to fall? Yes it is, isn't it? Let's watch how fast it falls during this. I put it on full speed. Oh, and there's Warsaw. There we go. And there we go. There's a deal. Russia gets good old Eastern Poland. And Denmark's just been invaded now. So next up should well be the 3 nations here. Belgium. There we go. Britain gets Iceland and Greenland. So I sound proper nerdy because I'm just like this speaking up my nose. Oh god, I hate having a cold, it's the worst thing ever. We haven't invaded Netherlands yet, which is quite surprising. No, well, as long as they don't invade me, I will be happy. Now what I might well do is set Britain and Iraq, and maybe Oman and Yemen just because they're nearby, and France because they've got Syria, to protect this border here, along with Alexandria. I mean, these generally do actually work, and the Suez, of course, we've got to protect that. That's vital. Can't lose that. Otherwise the Mediterranean is cut off. Well, makes you have to go all the way around Africa. And I'm actually going to be a bit cheeky with this and make them protect Jerusalem. I don't think they will, but who knows. And as you can see, Palestine's actually got a call there. Now I will state now, the Palestine-Israel conflict, I am on no one's side. I don't care what happens. Obviously I don't want people to die, but yes, okay. I'm going to have to actually get some more crude oil. Now, I've allowed myself to give myself resources if need be. And as you can see, Iraq is sending its troops over, which is very good. Especially because it's actually getting quite close to usually the UK puts a lot of troops here, but they're concentrating more over here now. Don't know what effect that'll have. Where's this one going? Just staying there. Oh look, they're pulling the HQ back. So yeah, I'm not on anyone's side. It doesn't interest me whatsoever. I mean, I will voice my opinion, but my opinion is basically I don't want it to be a war. Because who wants war, really? Who wants people to die? And there we go. There was the election, and yeah, the communists have been obliterated. Apart from we've still got a hot communist head of state, which is quite peculiar, I guess. Especially considering Leninist only has 5%, whereas social conservatives have what's that? 31%. Yeah, my cabinet is social liberal. I have no idea how the political system on this game works. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone. Sorry about the cold and the voice and the fuck-ups with words, so just working instead of watching. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Next episode, Italy should well join the war, and we'll see what goes on. Hopefully I should have some more troops by then. Well, actually in like 15 days we get our second, well, yeah, we get a full division of light armoured, which would be great. So yeah, thank you and goodbye.